It's a rainy night here in Chicago. Cold, wet, home. It's here beneath the soft underbelly of modern civilization and lowly run-down buildings that you'll find me. Walking the darkest streets in this city, down the alleyways of filth and temptation. Now you're getting there. It's what I call the Sucker's Road, and you found it, brother. Before you know it, you'll wind up in the gutter, behind bars, or maybe even the grave, if you're lucky. Crime is the road for suckers, and that's where I come in. The name's Logan, Lester Logan. The only private eye who hasn't had the good sense yet to skip town. Yeah, but what do you care? When you're in this part of town, any way you slice it, you're looking for justice or running from it. And so goes the story. It doesn't begin with the usual gunshot or distant scream in the night, oh no. In fact, this one begins as you least expect it, with a gentle knock at the door. Come in, it's open.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for Lester Logan.
Yeah? What do you want with him?
Well, I'd like to hire him if he's not too busy.
Well, pal, today's your lucky day. I'm Logan.
You're the private eye?
Oh, 20 of them.
Not exactly what I was expecting, but perhaps you'll do.
Perhaps, huh? Well, what can I do for you, Mr.
Parker. Thaddeus Parker, but do, please, call me Percy.
Okay, Percy, have a seat.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Logan. I've been on my feet all day long.
Well, you just relax and tell me what's troubling you.
Oh, my feet. I've been on them all day long.
No, I mean the reason why you're here.
Oh, the reason? Well, it's my father.
Father, huh?
Mother.
What?
Sister, actually.
Go on.
He hasn't been himself lately.
He?
Yeah, well, not really my sister, but a brother posing as one. I told you, he hasn't been himself lately.
Okay, all right.
Yes, well, this man, you see, has been following me.
This is your brother, right?
Oh, heavens, no, somebody else.
Naturally.
He stops me and he tells me that he has photographs of me and Linda Parker.
No kidding.
You see, the photographs are of a, shall I say, sensitive nature.
Ah, blackmail. Huh?
Oh, no, she's female.
As in extortion? Come on. Mr. Parker.
Oh.
Percy, correct me if I'm wrong, but this dame, or lady, Linda Parker, she wouldn't happen to be your wife now, would she?
She is, yes.
Well, it doesn't seem to be the kind of thing that really puts you in the hot seat now, does it? I mean, picture of you and your wife.
Well, she does have this rather embarrassing mole.
In fact, Percy, I'm willing to bet you're making this whole business up as you go along, am I right?
Well, yes.
No photos, no wife, no extortion.
Yes, I made it all up, right down to the heart-shaped mole on her left butt cheek.
You never mentioned it was heart-shaped.
Right again. Excellent. You do believe me when I tell you that I'm lying, don't you?
Sure, I mean...
You don't like me, do you?
Look here, Parker. I've got a long day ahead of me, see? So if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to work.
Oh, don't you see, Mr. Logan? You passed the test.
Test, huh? Good day, Mr. Parker.
Oh, just a minute, if you please, Mr. Logan. Eh?
If I'm not mistaken, I've just heard the sound of a crisp $50 bill being pulled from your wallet.
Why, yes. Amazing.
I've got an ear for such things, Parker. If you're gonna whip one of those things out in here, you better be prepared to use it. Are you getting me?
Very well, Mr. Logan. Just hear me out, and it's all yours.
All right, fine. I'll give you a minute.
Well, you see, Mr. Logan, I'm a compulsive liar. No, I'm just fibbing. Yes, well, it appears that my compulsive deceptive abilities have placed me in a position of opportunity. I don't wish to bore you with the details. I would only lie about them anyway. Let's just say that I have inadvertently stumbled upon an object worth millions.
Millions?
Millions!
Should I believe you?
Of course not.
Well, then by all means, continue.
You see, Mr. Logan, the success of my business transactions relies solely on the fact that my associate and partner remains unaware of certain dealings.
And I presume he's found out.
Well, your presumption is quite presumptuous, but you might presume correctly. I believe that my life is in danger, so I need you, Mr. Logan, to find out.
Mr. Parker, you don't need a PI. You need your head examined. This certain transaction of yours seems to add up to nothing more than a cheap con.
Oh, cheap? No, I assure you. It's just that there are others out there who would stop at nothing to obtain what I've come to possess. These people have no scruples, Mr. Logan. They'd rather slit my throat and rob me blind without so much as a thank you.
This isn't a tax issue now, is it, Parker? And just how do I know you're not lying about the whole thing?
Because, Mr. Logan, I pay in advance.
That's a lot of dough. Considering this thing might add up to nothing more than a wild goose chase.
Yes, that is true, but you see, it's my money. My goose.
You know something, Percy? There's something screwy about you. You come in here with some cockamamie story that's full of too many holes, if you ask me. And you prance around here in your cheap suit and two-bit haircut, throwing money around like you was Rockefeller. I can't tell what your angle is here, see? But I can tell you this. If you try to pull a fast one on me, I swear I'm gonna...
Oh, no, Mr. Logan, I assure you.
So tell me, who's this so-called business partner of yours?
Oh, of course. His name is Victor Maloney.
Come again?
Victor Maloney.
Would you repeat that, please? Only this time without the canned music.
Victor Maloney.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.